So if you're playing a game of support and resistance, you can see that double bottom here for XRP. If it simply follows and does what other assets have done in the weeks ahead, I believe we get up to 50 cents. What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. Hope everybody's doing well today, and we had a wonderful day for the XRP price chart yesterday, doing a big old pump from those lows, going pretty parabolic. And apologies for not doing a video yesterday, I would have loved to, but the power was out yet again, was running low on gas out here in Puerto Rico since the hurricane, so really just trying to recover out here and fix everything up after the storm. It has been a crazy week. So all in all, what have we seen? XRP from this recent low right there has pumped wick to wick 73% in really just a matter of a week. And just remember, after over a 70% move going as high as 55 cents, it is completely normal for XRP to cool off a bit. And if XRP does cool off a bit and come back down to, the low 40s, or is even as low as, let's just say 37 cents down here along with this wick, that's when everybody's going to go back to saying XRP is a bad project. Once again, prices always fluctuate in this nascent asset class, guys. Volatility is king. So now looking at the XRP price chart, we'll zoom out a bit. We're on the daily time frame. I know we were talking about this the other day, just 2 days ago, going over what we were going over in August as well, just re-showing this. Reminder, we have DAG up here, we have ETH, we have Curve, we have Atom, we have dozens, and then there's others that are reaching a full 786 or even a 702, including Uniswap, QNT, and Ethereum Classic. So if you're playing a game of support and resistance, you can see that double bottom here for XRP. If it simply follows and does what other assets have done in the weeks ahead, I believe we get up to 50 cents. So now back on the daily XRP price chart, let's bust out a horizontal ray right there at this double bottom level, 1 and 2. And we can see we have finally smashed through that level. And we can also see we went as high as about 55 cents. And notice that it was actually right there. So now we can see we had a pretty clear zone to come right back up to, and then notice as we draw a fib, like we've been doing for dozens of assets across the board, using the March-April swing high wick to wick to the June low, and then just drag all the way over, we can see we finally broken through past the 236, making it up to the 382 Fibonacci retracement. And we're seeing other alts taking off months before XRP. We saw QNT come all the way up here. We saw Uniswap, Matic, we saw Atom, we saw DAG, we saw ETH, Energy Web Token, Engine up to the 236. So I had over 30, maybe over 40 assets. Let's actually just go to the watch list. Just went through all of these, and they were all at much higher retracements, whereas XRP, even Algo, are still sitting at this lower level. So I know during days when there's big pumps or 70% increases in a single week, everybody thinks it's always because some piece of positive news, and maybe that's possible, but I just personally think the chart's going to do what it's going to do, and a lot of things are priced in. And that's just my personal opinion from watching this for so long, and that's never financial advice. But this is just a level that we had to correct to and come right back up to just because most of the market has done it. It is funny and interesting timing with some positive news related to the Rippleverse SEC lawsuit, or the Ripple case. Along with that whale, that unknown XRP whale that purchased 500 million XRP, like right before this takeoff. I think that's really eerie. And it makes you wonder, so who purchased 500 million XRP? Was it just an individual whale? Was it a big hedge fund working together, seeing an opportunity, whereas other assets were up here and we knew we were due? Was it somebody with inside information related to the Ripple lawsuit? We can all speculate on who or what it was, but I think we can all agree that was a damn good buy. Now, another alt that I've just been accumulating for the past 3 months is Algo. I've been buying this since 2019, but no, I try not to buy it when it's, well above $1 or during the bull run. I didn't really make too many purchases besides different swing trades. Now, looking at this alt, comparing it to XRP and a variety of others, using the March-April high, turning on the 200-day moving average of this red line, XRP has reached that level. Also backtesting the double bottom in the past in this zone, as we shared. Now, if we look at Algo, we can see this clear wick right there, just above 50 cents. We can see other levels, such as this triple bottom that will be tested. And for anybody that watches this channel, we've been talking about this for months. 1, 2, 3, triple bottom. We also have right there another level. So in the future, yes, Algo will in fact recover to that level. And we can see other key levels, but this is much higher than XRP. So let's turn the lights on. And we can see, drawing the same style fib from the high to the low, XRP made it to the 382. When we use Algo, we can see that this triple bottom is much higher, above the 50% retracement en route to the 618. That would take a lot more volume, a lot more momentum. So me being conservative and comparing dozens of assets that we're looking at, I still believe we can take out this level. Now, the funny thing is, shortly after XRP started pumping, you can see that Algo is running a little behind it. We can see this volume right here coming in for Algo, so absolutely beautiful, going in tandem with XRP. Now, of course, there's catalysts. There's been Algorand updates. There's been talks of 6,000 transactions per second, working on quantum resistance, being the FIFA World Cup sponsor, building an NFT marketplace for the world's biggest football or soccer players. There's going to be plenty of catalyst for Algorand. And you can see the RSI on the daily, and I encourage you guys to do a top-down analysis and go lower. You can see that XRP pierced, and that's when, in fact, we got that push even higher. So I would love for Algo to follow suit with XRP. It could be a really bumpy ride. And if we come back down, everybody's going to say Algo and XRP are a bad project again, just like they did when we rejected these levels previously at 37 cents and 37 cents. Now, we wicked above it, but we have to maintain daily candle closures above that level. I want to keep that momentum. So we can see that XRP made it to the 200 MA in tandem with some other levels of resistance. And I do believe that Algorand does the same thing in due time. Remember that QNT and ETC made it all the way up to the 786, which is about a 200% move from the low if Algo were to follow. And of course, very different market caps, I know. I just want to point out that 50-cent zone is a key level of interest for me. Now, over the last couple months on YouTube, we've gone over dozens of altcoins and examples of them reaching different MAs, backtesting previous levels of support and resistance, and then even working their way up and battling through their fibs. Now, two altcoins that have yet to do anything and are still low, and I hold both of these for the long term, include Hedera Hashgraph or HBAR, and then Casper, CSPR. And you can see as we plot a fib using that March-April high, which we've been doing across the board for assets, I'm going to be using this low. I don't want to use this crazy liquidity wick. And same thing for Casper using the March-April high. So let's say April 2nd to the low. And from this recent low, I mean, we're up 10%. That's nothing. HBAR's just been dumping. Over the past 12 months, their supply increased by over 200%. HBAR had that little pump the other day right there. They said it would be added to Coinbase shortly. And then Coinbase didn't even add the proper account ID so that we could deposit our tokens. Coinbase has been talking about adding HBAR since their 2020 blog, and they didn't even have time to properly research and set up that infrastructure. And so now they're talking about adding HBAR in October. In looking at that from a risk to reward perspective, and knowing that since HBAR's Coinbase listing was delayed, it has dumped 24%. But we're still about 10% from the recent low. Now for me, and not financial advice, I'm much more interested in buying HBAR here at 6 cents than I am in buying something that just pumped over 50% or 100% in a single week. And I feel the same thing about Casper, and looking at previous zones and just comparing them to what we did with Algorand and XRP, let's do that same thing really quick and just plot a horizontal ray at this wick. Notice, for HBAR, where is that? Right on the 382 Fibonacci retracement. And I actually forgot it was that clean. I haven't charted HBAR in a while, so I did forget, so that's cool. And we can plot other zones and compare. I mean, you have that double bottom there at the 618. Remember, Algo has it closer right around like here, a triple bottom. We can look at these zones right there. And this is definitely a point of interest to me, but that would require a mega pump and a mega catalyst. That's over a 125% move from there. So for me, just being super conservative, we have a lot of resistance to break through. We have to get over 8 cents again and close above it. I would just be looking at that 236, really this big old zone, to come up here and create a new high. Now, Casper's a pretty similar setup. We are holding around that 3 cent level religiously. And what I'm talking about is this, and let me just full screen it. Remember, Casper's ICO price, their initial coin offering, is right at this level. And the launch for Casper right here was at 3 cents. Now, what do we see? Marking this up really quick. We have 1. We have 2, a perfect backtest at that 3 cent on the dot zone. And we can also see that it's been just respecting this level all the way across the board. And we're having other altcoins pumping all the way up to these levels. But Casper's just been trending sideways. So once again, with momentum for Casper, just plotting the zone, we can see a wick all the way down here at 5.12 cents. And right there, coincidentally, right on the 382 Fibonacci retracement. Notice it also is right there, so I mean, we could just drag it all the way across. Pretty damn close, all right, if you use the candle body. And just plot a zone. And remember that XRP is just taking out this level. And remember, we were looking at QNT when it was down here. I didn't know it was going to do a strong V-shaped recovery like this, so I'm using QNT as additional data. I did not call QNT whatsoever, but I just wanted to show you that I'm using QNT or Quant as a leading indicator because it came all the way up to the 786. Tagging previous levels at the 382 right there, getting stuck there for a bit, and then pushing even higher. And staying above this 200 daily moving average still, whereas other assets are just drawing sideways. But it's great to see that we're getting XRP to get that movement. We're getting Algo to start getting that movement. I want us to get all the way up here. For Casper and HBAR, I want us to get up to 5 cents. If we can follow other assets and push through, even better. And for this, I'm personally tired of waiting. I mean, we've been waiting over 100 days for this, so I can't wait to talk about something else. Okay, será. And last but not least, this will be linked right in the top of the YouTube video description. This is a completely free platform called iTrustCapital for crypto IRAs and 401ks. And I also just wanted to say thank you to iTrustCapital for shooting me an email, making sure I'm all good out here in Puerto Rico during the hurricane. I greatly appreciate it. And keep in mind, this will be linked right in the top comment or in the YouTube video description. If you use this link to fund your account, you also get $100 in free Bitcoin. You can set up a Roth IRA, a 401k, a TSP, a 403b. You can get creative even if you have your own LLC. There's plenty of ways to set yourself up for tax advantages or even tax-free trading and investing in the crypto market and precious metals. So this is 100% free, similar to using Coinbase, but for a retirement account with tax benefits. And there's just a 1% transaction fee if you decide to trade. How it works, as you click assets, we have dozens already listed. We know that Polkadot is available for staking, and I just got some good news that iTrustCapital will be adding additional assets, some of which that we talk about on a regular basis, and even additional assets for staking. And one of my favorite things about iTrustCapital, specifically for those of you that may not trust a stablecoin like USDC, although I think USD coin, USDC is a lot safer and more transparent than something like Tether to maintain its peg. The benefit of iTrustCapital is I don't have to deploy all of my money right into crypto. I can have 20% of it sitting in gold, or I could have 50% or 100% of my capital sidelined sitting in the US dollar if I so choose to wait for a better opportunity. So I know a couple months ago I was talking about having my family friend go all in on Algorand, and I probably looked like an idiot for a couple months, but notice, just holding, and we're up to 40 cents. So we're already up very nicely. We will be taking profit and trying to stagger ourselves out accordingly, but just wanted to share. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate hitting the like button and subscribing. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, my link tree is linked right in the top of this YouTube video description with all links, crypto resources, and discounts. I'll catch you in the next one.